What's up, everybody? It's Carpo again. I'm sitting by the pond, and these are my berries for the year. I've got a whole bunch of strawberries growing all around here. I started out as little bushes, and now they're getting, it was just a little single plant I threw over here that grew somewhere in the yard, probably from a seed. And I'm gonna have a lot of berries this year, and I'm really happy about it. I've got my garden started. I'm digging up. I got my stuff planted, and I'm feeling motivated. And that's something that I don't always get. And I woke up this morning and I felt a little bit haggard, but I got over it pretty quick, and I've been out doing stuff and feeling great all day. I've been very intentional the last couple days about feeling better, because I felt kind of down. I've had a toothache, back pain, shoulder pain, various pains, and I'm not working because of my pain, all the blah blah whiny stuff. I've been trying to keep a very positive outlook so I don't get upset, don't get down, and I do fine generally, but sometimes I get frustrated, we all do. Today I felt great, and I started asking myself why, and what's different about today. And I've been taking the body electrical measurements, as well as yesterday I sat and meditated for a while with my finger in a gallon of water. I was like meditating on purifying this water, and really into that whole thing. And I don't know how much effect I have on it. My whole hopes are that down the line I'll be able to get like a flash freezing type plate, and some sort of a kit where I can measure the effects, the actual scientific effects of the experiments that I do. Cymatics are nice because you can see them right there. You see how sand and water vibrates to the frequencies. But as to what it's doing within it structurally remains to be seen. But the people who have access to that say that there's a lot of intention involved. If you say I love you to a glass of water, they've done experiments where they say I love you to one, and they tell the other one they hate him or whatever, I hate you, water. They will freeze with different crystal structures. It's crazy. I've seen the slides. It's like, wow, beautiful crystals for the one you love. It's that simple. Just I love you. Not even have to sit there and pray over it or anything. There's a little bit of intention behind everything, and it affects the world that we live in on a quantum level, which the micro affects the macro, right? So I started thinking about positive thinking and intention, and how you can't make it just happen overnight. It's one of those things where it takes a couple days to catch up to you. So you have to stick with it. You're not going to be able to just change your mind like that. If you're in a bad mood, you can get over it quickly. But still, if you're down, especially if you've been in pain, or you are unhealthy or sick or something's wrong, it takes a while to recover from that. And but you just got to keep going with it. You just got to keep positive attitude. And damn, I try. I want to spend the rest of my life in a positive mood. But still embrace the negative days, the negative moments. If I'm sad, I'm mad, there's a reason for that. And I don't ever try to cover it up. I just am who I am. I'm a human with emotions. That's what makes being human human. So, as far as intention goes, that's really the key, I think, is for us to have consistent intention. And if we can really affect things as observers, and this is something I just can't quite get over, is that, how long we've known that we observing something affect it on the quantum level. I mean, that's well known in physics. It makes quantum physics nearly impossible, and that's why quantum physics is considered such such a separate field from the rest of science. It's considered, the out there stuff. Quantum physicists don't expect to really find any solid answers, you see. Quantum physics is like the moving science. It's the this might happen or this might happen. It's the old wave-particle duality, or Schrodinger's cat, if you've never heard of that one. The cat in the box story. I won't even get into that. So, you never quite know what something's going to be like, and this leads a lot of people to develop these crazy notions that nothing's real until you look at it. And I don't go that far. I think there's an existing reality. It's a waveform. It's a hologram. That's the only way I can think of it, but it's different than what people think of as just a standard light hologram. But I guess it's basically the same thing. So everything really exists in form, but it's all just energy. And we can manifest our desires and alter that energy to benefit ourselves. But I think that when people hear positive thinking or manifest destiny, they think they can just say, I want a car, and have it the next day, you know. Not only can you not get things right away, but you get what you need, not what you want. And so if you're not a material person, then you're not going to really gain material goods unless you want them. And anyway, I think that that's really important for all of us to remember, that positive thinking isn't something that you just do once in a while when something happens. You know, it's not something that we just, oh, I had a bad day, so I'm just going to think positive about this one event. It's just like, it's a constant thing where every time you look at the ground, every time you look at a blade of grass, every time you find your mind wandering to an odd thought, you use that as a catalyst to remember, oh yeah, I'm living this crazy-ass life in this amazing world, and the problems and the details don't really matter. But they do, of course, but you know what I'm saying. If you have anything that happens in your life that, like, if you have any type of paranoid thoughts or like things that you think about that make you nervous or stressed or anxious, because a lot of people do. I've had in the past, when I had a lot of anxiety, I had whenever I'd think about a particular thing, it would set me off on thinking about all these other things. It became almost an OCD type thing. And I turned it around one time and said, no, I'm going to, because what it was, I was focused on my breathing, and I'd get all paranoid, like, am I breathing right? See, right now thinking about it would even set me off, and I'd be like, great. I got over that by creating my own reality around it. I said, oh, I want to realize my breathing. I said, instead of saying, oh no, I'm focused on my breathing, I say, the universe is telling me to focus on my breathing. And at the same time, I'd think about my dead father and all these different bad things, because my mind worked differently at that point in my life. And I got over that, and my life is so much richer without stress in it. And I really like to share that with people, and that's why I always talk about those things, because you can get over it. You can get out of the cycle of stress. It's never ending, and the only real stress is you're afraid you're going to die one day and lose it all. So once you get over that, there's pretty much nothing left. You just live life and enjoy it, because every moment's a damn blessing. It's beautiful. I know it sounds cheesy, but that's how it is. These are my my berries. These are going to be my blueberries. And then down here I've got all those strawberries, and they're going to get a lot thicker. You can see they're already starting to come in. Actually, there's a few berries on there. It's going to be so good. I got my bench here. I keep my little meditation bench under it. I just planted a bunch of broccoli and sprouts over here, but they're not doing too well because I transplanted them from indoors. And here's the garden. My peas are planted in here. Been fertilizing all my trees, and they're looking beautiful. Got my Buddha, got my Siddhartha, Hotai. My waterfall kind of took a crap, so I just have it down here now. Just one hose spraying out, and it works okay. Well, it's a clear day, besides the contrails, but still nice. So peace, everybody. Hope you all have a great day.